Let's get this shit on the road. I'm feeling sick, but boys will prevail. Welcome to episode 120.
Nice.
It is 120,
You
right?
said that correct, 120?
I think it is.
20.
Boyspodcast.com. It's a hub of all things boys. There you can find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Boys is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. We fixed our bandwidth issues. We're getting so goddamn popular. I can't believe it. I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Email? That's,
sure.
Okay, email us if you want. You don't have to, but email us at boys.
Most of you don't.
Yeah. So fucking do it. You fucks. Email us at boys@boyspodcast.com. Give us some feedback, you bitch.
Whoa!
I'm
All
kidding.
right.
Okay, I think we're coming in here a little hot.
Reel it in. Reel it. It's the cough medicine talking.
Give us some feedback. I'm gonna give you some stickers. Whatever.
Thanks to our sponsor, Fat Bison, provider of great wood signs, furniture, things for you and your family. Customizable. Go to fatbison.com, tell him Boy sent you, and he'll say, hey, thanks. Go to Chamion Vintage, championvintagebigcartel.com. Check them out. And also,
I heard one of the hosts of Boys is in bed with one of the owners. Hey, just word on the street.
Wow.
also get your kicks. 51st Street Speakeasy.
Oh, throwing them in there too. All right. Great place for libations and fun.
Food, folks, and fun.
Lastly, thank you. Let's cut the bullshit and get down to business. Thank you for listening week after week. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the shares, the telling of friends. We really appreciate you guys. Keeps us doing what we're doing. For now. Boys episode 120 kicking off. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
You know what I like, Robbie?
Boys.
I do love boys. I like, we're just talking about it, comments and people. I like the in-person, like, not just like, hey man, I like your podcast. It's what they do when they listen to the podcast.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, like Henri up at the 51st Street Speakeasy, he says he listens to it while he does stuff for the shop on Monday, or he does inventory.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Background noise. Some people listen to it at the gym. Some people just make they drive, commute. Podcasts are good for that, like, because you can stop it, go run your errand in the store, come back out, you're right back where you left off.
I listen to a lot of podcasts over the Labor Day weekend. And yeah, I started listening to My Dad Wrote a Porno, which is pretty funny.
That sounds sexy.
Kate's recommendation. Yeah, it's British, and one of the guy's dads wrote a porno. Like,
oh, wow.
Not a movie, but like a book. And they're reading it and reacting to it. And if you haven't checked it out, you should. It's really funny. Pretty weird.
Okay.
Good listen. But yeah, I agree, man. Like, I listen to podcasts when I'm doing about anything. Driving, pretty much every day. Walking the dog. My favorite thing to do is I got these really sweet Bluetooth JBL headphones, like those oversized ones.
Yeah.
And
Comically large.
They're pretty large, but they sound great.
Mm-hmm.
Got them for a steal, too. I like to strap those jokers on when I'm just doing stuff around the house.
Yeah.
So I got my phone in my pocket of my favorite basketball shorts. No wires to hold me down.
I love that.
It's really intimidating if I want to talk to him, so we don't talk anymore.
Well, here's what I like about I've always talked shit on the Bluetooth headphones, like, what are you fucking late? It's a cord. It's what's like the 3 feet, maybe? Not even that. It's going to your pocket. But now I get it because you're wearing like gym shorts. You put a phone in your pocket in gym shorts, that's going to weigh them fuckers down.
Yep.
And then what happens? Bloop. It always pops right out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Or you get caught on something, you're bending over to get something, the headphones pop right up. Bluetooth, you don't got to worry about it. Also, I like putting on a record at home when I clean, but if like Diana's home and trying to sleep or something, I can't really play music that loud because she's still sleepy.
Dude, get you some Bluetooth headphones. Problem
Give me
solved.
some.
When I was working at my old job, like dropping off like food and produce and stuff like that, I would always wear like shorts, and I have these jean shorts that are pretty short. And if I have my headphones on,
They call
and
them
I had
jorts.
Jorts? No, they were shorts. But like, if I had my phone in my pocket and listening to my headphones, if I were to bend down to put a box down, which I did all the time, my shorts were short enough to where
A nut pops out.
headphone. No, the cord would get stuck on the end of my shorts, so that when I would lift back up, my fucking headphones would fall out. Oh, so frustrating.
And what is more embarrassing than knocking your own headphones off your head?
So
Because you do that like knee jerk, like,
well, they were buds.
then
They
you
were
look around.
buds,
Did
so
anybody see that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're just swinging
yeah,
like.
so and they were just both.
Oh, and it
come out.
hurts when earbuds come out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
there's nothing
suck.
more painful.
It looks like a David sling from David and Goliath, just
Yeah.
taking out anything
Coming
around.
right
It
out.
fucking sucked.
I do love mine. They're super handy. Let me tell you what, they got a great battery life.
Mm-hmm.
They sound great.
Mhm.
They're comfortable.
JBL, check us out.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, I want to be sponsored by JBL.
That'd be cool. Let's hit 'em up.
So dope.
Stands for Jonathan Brandis Lives.
I thought it was just bass, loser,
No treble.
because the frequency
Just bass.
is
Isn't that-
incredible.
Isn't that what beats are?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Beats.
suck.
Never have been.
I've
Yeah.
never listened. I've never listened to Beats. I've never used Beats. From the jump, I was always negative. Like, it's a gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
They're great.
And they're just not good headphones. They just take the treble out and put it into the bass. Like, cool.
They're not great.
Yeah, no, you could take any headphone and adjust the frequency that way, and then you'd have Beats, but just paint them red.
Clever marketing. I will give
Very
them that.
clever, yeah.
Their
Definitely.
marketing was spot on. I'd listened to some in a Best Buy when they first came out.
Yeah.
They were like the big, like $300 or $400 pair. Because
Yeah.
Robbie Premium thought about dropping the dime.
Yeah.
On some Beats.
And I went in, there's the listening station where people put their grubby little ears in, and their grubby little fingers
so
on.
fucking gross.
Yeah.
So gross, dude. And I put them on, and they do sound okay, but they don't sound $400 okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure if you're like a hip hop producer or something like that, and like that's all you listen to,
Yeah.
then dope.
or
But
if you're like an NBA player and you want to like rep like a cool brand, I get it.
And you got
Definitely.
them for free.
yeah, it looks
Right.
Which is
yeah.
the most.
Or they're
that-
paying you to wear them. I
Mhm.
would listen to about anything.
Sure.
I'd wear about anything.
If Emerson gave me a set of fucking headphones, I would say, "Hey, Emerson, biggins."
Yeah,
I love
Put 'em
their
on my head.
Bivens. Classic.
I with the podcasts, like listening to podcasts while you're doing stuff, it makes my drive to Tulsa like so like exciting because last podcast releases every Friday, and I normally head to Tulsa on Friday or Saturday. And if it's on Saturday, then I wait. And their episodes are about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. So it's perfect
Perfect.
time.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
soon as I like park in Tulsa, it's over. I'm like, dude, sick.
That's the best, man. When you pull up somewhere and that timing is perfect, like they're
Mhm.
just wrapping up, or maybe they're going to a break.
Yeah.
You're like, save the
Now,
rest of that bad boy for
Do
later.
you, if they're wrapping up, do you stay in the car for the final wrap up?
If it's a minute or two,
Yeah.
sometimes. But I like to get where I'm going, and once I'm there, I like to go inside. So
Quote from Robbie.
small window of opportunity there.
Just there.
But yeah, speaking of Beats, I had something embarrassing happen to me the other day, and I have to share it on the show.
My mind is going dirty.
Well, strap in. It's really not that. It's not that great, but I got to share it.
Sure.
So my lady's over, and decide it's business time. All right.
Okay.
She gets up, and I think she goes to the restroom or the kitchen or something. I don't know. And thing is, though, I popped an Ambien about 20 minutes before we decided that it was business time, and it was just like the race. It was the
Right.
ultimate race against
Would you say
time.
the race to the finish?
Well, not quite.
Oh.
So I have my iPad in bed, and we kind of have this inside joke because there was another time we were doing our taxes, and Kate put on some
Nice
slow
reference.
jams.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm starting to get a little delirious, but I'm like, I got this.
Right.
Ain't gonna take that long anyways. So she goes to the kitchen. I think it was the kitchen bathroom, whatever. She leaves the room, and she comes back, and apparently I am a little fucked up, and I'm talking to my iPad like Siri,
Mm-hmm.
and I have Spotify open, And I was trying to set the mood, but also be funny.
Mm.
And the next day she comes in and she's like, you were just talking to your iPad. You were going 90s slow jams, 90s slow jams over and over, which I kind of remember doing, but it wasn't that weird, kind of in between. And then I pretty much fell asleep while on the receiving end, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
God.
So embarrassing. I thought I could make it.
Yeah.
I thought I could make it.
That's so.
That's fucking hilarious.
But that just goes to prove, don't give Roseanne so much shit.
Yeah.
If you pass out mid, I'm assuming beach,
We'll leave that to the imagination.
that's just wow. Like
Yeah.
that's some strong stuff.
dude.
I have. My dad has walked in on me getting a blowjob, and I'm still like, when he left, like, well, you're still gonna finish, right? Like, I didn't say those words, but
I have been walked in on
yeah.
by my father. It was one of the coolest moments of my life, yet one of the most embarrassing, like, oh shit. Like, the old term deer in the headlights
Oh, that was at 100%.
while getting a blowjob. Like if a deer was getting a blowjob
Yeah.
on a country road,
Country road.
that was me, man.
Yeah.
It was
Isn't that a
something else.
Locust song?
I think so.
You're getting a blowjob on a country road?
Yeah.
I've never been walked in on. Like,
Even like jerking or any kind of sexual?
No. Like, see, that was the thing, is like, I knew my grandma was like constantly trying to not let me get laid. I guess, the closest thing that ever happened to me, like,
Grandma's a
closest
cock
thing-
blocker.
Oh, so hard.
Cock-blocking granny.
The worst. But one time I had this girl over. I was in high school. I was 16, and I'd never gotten a beach before. And I was dating this girl, and we were, like, making out, getting handsy and stuff. And I guess she, I heard this from her friend later, that she was planning on giving me a blowjob, which would have been cool.
Just wrote that in her calendar.
Yeah, but she took my shirt off instead. Like, I guess she was gonna, like, get me naked to give me a blowjob, which, I mean, kudos. But my parents are home. So there's, like, certain things we cannot do.
Right.
Yeah.
So my grandmother walks in, and I have no shirt on. She's like, hey, why don't you have a shirt on? And it's like, what do you do? Because I'm laying down with no shirt on.
Was your dick out?
No.
So she was.
Pants on, shirt off, like
It's
how
hot.
you'd walk around. No.
I would say, Grandma's hot. Grandma, I spilled
Because
something
you have
on it.
blankets on. Because it's like, I'm hot.
Yeah, you're covering up the
well,
parts.
put your fucking shirt on and get out of bed.
I
What are
just
you
spilled
doing?
something on my shirt. I was literally about to walk to my closet and get a shirt on.
Mhm.
Her taking your shirt off, I guarantee what that was seeing it in movies of that's how you start to do sexual stuff.
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
take your shirts, because what's the first thing you do? You make out, and then you pop those shirts right off.
Yeah.
Right.
Getting just a blowjob while you're fully naked
Yeah.
is weird. It happened to me. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
They're fully clothed. You are bare ass naked. You're like, okay, so this is gonna go. Now you're gonna take your clothes off, right?
I mean, that's the way it usually goes,
Now
right?
I'm just nude, laying on this bunk bed, and you're okay.
Dude, it just reminds me of being a younger boy, and all those times, I was at like my girlfriend at the time, like my girlfriend's house,
Mhm.
and like her mom and dad were home, and that dad, the dad would be like, leave that door open, because he knew, dude.
Oh, yeah.
he
Leave room for the Holy
knew.
Spirit, kind of a guy.
Yeah.
Dude, and like, I mean, I just remember doing bad things with like parents in the next room, and just, I mean, you talk about rolling the dice,
Oh,
man.
We've all gambled.
Yes, and won.
Did you guys ever, like, I never snuck out of my house to see a girl, but have you ever snuck into a girl's house
Oh yeah,
while her parents are there?
oh yeah.
Dude.
When I was young, I mean,
Yeah.
haven't done it in many
Right.
years, but
Yeah.
yeah, when I was younger, I can think of two in particular, both of which were very horny and very sexy and very, very steamy.
Erotic.
erotic.
Have you
if
ever gotten
will.
caught sneaking into a girlfriend's house?
No. But my stepmom, when I was 14, there was this girl down the street. Well, we lived out in kind of this, I wouldn't say suburbs. What is Choctaw? It's like, it's not the country, but it's not the city. It's like, it's in between.
I would say
Small town in
Midwest,
the middle of
Midwest
nowhere.
City is a suburb of Oklahoma City. Choctaw is a suburb of Midwest
It's a
City.
sub-suburb.
Yeah.
This girl lived about a mile and a half away,
Mhm.
and I would sneak out and ride my bicycle to her house, which meant riding my bicycle down a main street out in the middle of the country with like no street lights, people just speeding, going crazy. But you know, when you're a determined young man,
Oh,
Mhm.
dude.
You got your
Nothing's gonna
eye
hold you
on
back.
the prize.
I mean, you do it now. I
Sure.
feel like,
I just walk now though. Like fuck a bike, dude. Bikes suck.
but you
just
get there
walk.
faster.
Yeah, well,
You know,
that's true.
and if you do
That's
it
true.
before you're gonna go to sleep, if you pop an Ambien, you need to get that bike. You need to get there.
You need to
faster.
get home.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally. Ooh, talk about deal with the devil.
Oh yeah.
But my stepmom, she got keen to my tactics.
Mm-hmm.
And she fucking, when I was gone one night, so I did the whole thing, the whole 90s movie thing.
Yeah.
Pillows in the bed, radio on real low. I didn't have like a snore track or anything, but you know, set the scene to make it look like I was asleep. And quite a bit bigger and heavier than I was at the
Right.
time.
Oh, Robbie got fat overnight.
Robbie got flat and wide. What happened?
She caught me when I was gone. And while I was gone, she caulked my bedroom window shut with me out of my bedroom.
Oh,
Jesus.
So I come to make my great re-entrance
yeah,
and I can't get it open.
that's
Can't get it up.
fucking hilarious.
It was fucked up. And then I go to the front door to come in and she's sitting on the couch, just waiting. My dad's at work. My dad was working nights at the time. Yeah, she was just waiting. But you know what? You know what I said? You're not my mom, so fuck you.
Ooh.
I didn't really say that.
Oh,
I just like sheepishly walked to my bedroom with my
yeah.
head hung in shame.
The pillow in the bed. I mean, that's that you see in all the movies. It's a, what are they called? It's not a stereotype. It's a trope.
It's a trope, yeah, for sure.
But I've done it. But how dumb do you think your parents are? All it takes is them turning the light on, going, "Well, that's clearly pillows."
Yeah.
You know.
Our son, the square, you know? Yeah.
We knew that. but-
Because no, my thing was this: what do I put on the actual pillow? Because you have to leave the pillow there, like
Right.
because your head's on it. So you have 2-3 pillows, and I did it where you fold it up on the side of the pillow,
Yeah.
and you kind of make it look like your bended legs or something. But I'm like, I need a head. What do I use for the head? Oh my god!
Basketball.
Dude, I was going to say, you just full scarecrow it.
Yeah.
You stuff some jeans with some other dirty clothes. You have a pumpkin, right?
So
Yeah.
much work into something to where like she might touch my penis tonight.
Yeah, dude.
I might get a little side boob. If
And I'm
lucky.
risking being grounded or worse, getting the shit kicked out of me.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, this girl that I snuck out with, I think I told this story on the show before, but I'll say it again. The girl I was messing around with, she had a boyfriend who was a good friend of mine.
Mhm.
We'll call him Duncan.
Well, hold on. So you were sneaking out to go see
Another man's woman.
another man's woman, a spoken for lady.
I think that's another song.
Yeah,
Okay.
more or less, I guess.
All right.
And he was my good friend.
Oh, then you suck.
But dude, she smoked cigarettes, dude. She was.
So she's gross.
Well, 'cause
now,
you know
is
what
you're
she-
saying?
Oh boy, howdy.
She smokes, she pokes. That's the old saying.
Oh,
right?
she poked. I've told this story before. The thing I remember most about her, she was very pretty as a young lady, a little on
Yeah.
the trashy side.
But
just
you
like I
like your
like 'em.
girls, yeah.
Too much lipstick, too much rouge,
Mhm.
gets me excited, keeps me feeling confused. But I remember she had a slight hint of BO, but it drove my young brain crazy because
Do you-
of all the pheromones.
Can you bring that smell back to your memory, like through memory, or like was it like an oniony BO, or was it like just a woodsy kind of?
No, it was oniony.
Yeah.
It was like sour.
What was with that teenage girls and like having like sour oniony kind of BO?
Well, we all did before we really knew the game of antiperspirant or
Sure.
deodorant. I was never the stinky boy because I started wearing deodorant when I was super young.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, okay, I stink now.
Yeah.
Sprouting a few little Homer Simpson hairs under that arm. Better slap on some
Better
deodorant.
slather some fucking right guard on that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, that was back when I used to wear antiperspirant, which I am very against these days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your body's got to sweat.
Aluminum? You can put aluminum on your flesh?
I have not worn antiperspirant in probably 15 years.
Yeah.
Now, when you were a teenage boy, were you a spray deodorant or a stick deodorant?
I always wanted
you
the spray.
spray?
Yeah. I always wanted the spray
Aerosol?
because I
Seems
thought
like
it
it wouldn't
looked
work.
cool.
My dad had
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad had
It
Arid.
was a big thing.
Arid spray, and I started using like, yeah, could you spray it on? But
Did it make you feel like an older guy? Like,
It did, but you know what it does? It just sticks to your skin, and then you put on your
Ew.
shirt. Like, you don't get the, if you put your deodorant on before you put on your shirt, you get those little like love handle like streaks.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, on the side.
Yeah.
From your tight black tee.
Yeah.
Sliding
But
down
the
over your
spray,
body.
you didn't get that.
Dude,
Huh.
I love the spray. My dad had spray.
Mhm.
I never bought the spray, but I would sneak some of Dad's spray every now and then. And boy, it just made me feel like I just had a fucking
Sneak
hair
like a
day.
man. Spray.
Yeah.
Dude.
So punk song for all you 14-year-olds.
Ugh. But yeah, I graduated to the antiperspirant, and I would just coat that shit on. And then I stopped wearing that. So that's been deodorant talk with Robbie.
Yeah, dude.
When's your first deodorant?
When was my first deodorant? Probably 12, 13. And it was the white, just your generic white deodorant. You ever try the roll-on?
Mitchum? I
It's
was
literally,
never.
it looks like a fucking bingo dauber.
Yeah, or like a mouse wheel,
Yeah.
a mouse roller ball.
The dumbest thing.
They're shitty.
They're really shitty.
I feel like I always just used stick. Like, I don't think I really ever used antiperspirant because my friend Sam at the time, he was like, he would never drink soda and he never used antiperspirant. He was like, from a young age, like his parents were kind of like hippies. Like,
Smart from the jump.
yeah, he said something about it. Like when I was really young, he was just like, dude, your body's got to sweat, man. He was like, don't ever use antiperspirant. And I was like, oh, well, Sam's cool. So yeah, I'm not going to use antiperspirant because your body's got to sweat.
Yeah.
And then
It is
was really-
natural.
yeah. And then his mom said something about how she liked when guys didn't really wear deodorant because women are attracted to the natural smell of a man. So I wore it less because his mom was so fine.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. She
Nope.
was probably the first. She was the woman that made me realize that I liked older women, and then ever since then, I only dated older women. But yeah, dude, she was super cool too, and she was like always wearing like Black Sabbath like tour shirts, like
Whoa.
legit tour shirts, and like Rolling Stones and Led
She was like
Zeppelin
a
stuff.
hot rocker mom.
Yeah. Like hot
Nothing
rocker,
better.
hippie
Nothing
mom.
better.
And I was like, dude, can we go to your house all the time? And then we did because we played music with Sam because Sam was a drummer.
Dude.
Perfect.
Yeah, that couldn't have worked out any better
No.
for a young Boo Banks.
Yeah, dude.
I had a friend named Justin when I was super young. I mean, I was probably like 11 or 12, just getting your first woods, just
Right.
really just exploding.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he had this mom, believe it or not.
Whoa.
And she was like your stereotypical married with children, Kelly's friend, 80s babe hot.
Yeah.
Like big teased hair, like
Mhm.
leather jacket, super hot. And I remember that was the first like hot mom I ever met.
Yeah.
And boy, was that a life changer. I wanted to stay the night at his house all the time. And she'd wear this like, I don't know what you'd call it, but moms used to dress different than they do now. Like,
Yeah.
she wore like a almost like a see-through-ish, like, what do you call that? Like, it was just like fabric.
Like a nightgown?
Like a nightgown, I guess, but it wasn't like a robe.
Right.
It was just like this weird, like,
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just see-through enough where you could, like, if she walked by, like, you could see the shadow of her butt crack in it.
Mhm.
Oh my
Or
God.
if the light hit it in a certain way.
Like, you could see, like, the boob tint,
Yeah.
like
Nice.
the shadows and stuff. And
Yeah.
it drove me insane as a
Oh.
boy.
Did you ever like stay the night at your friend's house and just like pray to God that his mom would come in and like
Oh,
take
yeah.
you?
I'd go get something to drink a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like hoping to catch her in the
you're
kitchen.
Like, you're like 14 years old and you're like, maybe one day I'll go in the kitchen and then I can like kiss his mom. Like
Yeah.
she's gonna
she's gonna be in there like just like
everything.
with a martini or something.
Yeah.
Like, hi, Robbie.
Yeah. She's gonna drop everything for this 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking dumb were we?
Throw my
Like,
family away
yeah. To
for
hook
this
up with my-
inexperienced 14-year-old
Yeah. Like,
kid.
What is
Yeah.
he even gonna do? Fucking
Yeah.
like, skoosh. And then you're done.
Wilson.
Yeah. Oh God. Fucking.
Oh, but the
no.
thoughts in your head at the time is that's exactly what might happen.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it just drove me nuts. I'm like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that.
It's probably from like 12, 13, 14. I think I was horny 27 hours a day, more hours than there were in a day.
Yeah.
And anytime I saw any woman that was remotely attractive, it was just like, oh, I was like, what the fuck? I wonder what it would be like. But you keep that shit in a like, you don't say anything, you don't act on it,
right?
But ladies, that's happening all the time.
No, and ladies know that.
Yeah.
And I know we're in this like big changing, Me Too era right now, but it's like, dude, just because people don't say it out loud or act on what they're thinking, they're all thinking it.
Right.
Maybe not all. 99.95%.
You do not want to read the mind of a 12 to 18
40-year-old man,
50-year-old straight man. If you're a woman, you don't want up here. I don't want to be up here half the time, but I'm in it. You know what I mean?
It's just human nature.
I'm nuts about butts. What can I say?
You are. As am I.
I hate it. I hate that I can't just be at a stoplight and see a woman, jogging down the street in yoga pants and not go, huh?
Right.
I don't want to have to look over there.
But let's be honest, wouldn't there be something wrong with you if you didn't react to a yoga panted butt or a side titty?
I would be a gentleman. I was
right.
I'm not saying you have to leer at them or whistle,
I'm not
catcall
like jerking
them.
off in my car at the stoplight.
No, you see a butt and you bank it. You're like, dope. Cool.
Just banking butts, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Bankable butts.
You can't. I mean, that's the nice thing about not being a fucking monster is that you don't have to just like stare at someone's ass. You see it, you go, register it, and
bank it.
You just bank it,
dude. And that's you're right, Dylan. That's the thing that sets me apart from like a complete maniac.
Yeah,
is I don't do one of those things where I'm like craning my neck to get every millisecond of look, but it's like
because you've seen a butt. What you haven't seen from like jogger lady's butt, you can fill in the blanks. Your brain does a really good job of that.
Yeah,
it's got a hole.
Well, my wife was telling me she was in the store the other day, like waiting in line, and she saw a magazine, and it was it was one of those women's magazines, but the entire front thing, because there's always like 10 ways to please your man, fad diets for the summer. This whole thing was about butts and how to make your butt bigger. Clothing to accentuate your butt,
booty shaping,
and all this shit. And she came over to her, she's like, what is that? I'm like, yeah, okay, so that's the thing. You can't, I don't want to say you can't be mad if you see a dude looking at your butt. I mean, if he's being a creep, obviously, yes.
Right.
But you're not getting your butt big and
juicy
for yourself.
Delicious.
You're doing it because it's gonna cut bigger turds. That's why. No, it's not. It's not for function. It's for
bigger
form.
ass, bigger turds.
Yeah,
science.
Again, just to clarify, just to drive that point home, it's not about being a creep. No. It's just about liking what you like, man.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but if I had I have a huge dick, so like, if I'm selling a side pipe, I want somebody to see it.
Yeah.
Or like if I was real muscular.
Yeah.
If I had like some big ass defined beautiful arms, like I'd be showing that shit off.
I wouldn't hide them under XXL sweatshirts. Like I'm ripped under here, but you don't want to see it.
No. Now, I know it's a man's world. I know it's hard for ladies, and I know like not women don't want guys to look at their butts all the time. But if the butt is on display, come on. You want somebody at least acknowledge that it's a nice butt.
I'm going to peek. I'm going to say, hey, I appreciate that. But then I continue on with my day.
Would you ever be that dude, though, that would like say something?
No.
Like, and then, damn, like, girl, that's a nice ass.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Or like a dude who'd just like cup a butt. No. If you cup someone's butt, fuck you. You should be beaten. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Like the preacher at Aretha Franklin's funeral.
That
that side grab. We've all seen dudes do it.
Man?
We did it too. Like when you have a girlfriend when you're like 14 or 15. That's how you can sneak a boob grab, but they're into it. Not a person you don't know. You're not just gonna give them a hug and then try to grab a half a tit. Even more, people do that with butts. You know?
You think so?
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine being that kind of monster.
Or have you seen the opposite? It's a couple and you're in public and the dude just sticks his hand on the back of her pants and gets a grab. Or they do the back pocket. They put your hands in the back pocket.
I've seen the back pocket thing, but I've never seen somebody get a grab.
Oh, I've seen people get grabs.
Oh my God. So I'm going to take you guys back real quick. When I was in middle school, there was this guy dating this girl that he and everyone else knew was like way out of his league. And he was like walking with her in the hallway, and it was like, we were all headed to class. And he goes and tries to do the hand in the back of her pants butt grab, but
like in them.
Mm-hmm. But he didn't know that this guy was standing very close to her, and so instead of reaching in the back of her pants, he accidentally reaches in the front of this guy's pants.
Get a handful of dick.
Oh my God!
Got just like knuckle deep in dick head.
Oh, dude, that's like, talk about like reaching for the wrong item. It's not,
dude. Yeah.
It's not like what are those? You don't know what they're gonna be when you open them up.
A Wonder Ball.
You get it's like
Shopkin.
Yeah. Or like a donut, an unlabeled filled donut.
It was
right.
It was the fucking vomit flavored jelly bean of moves, dude.
Yeah.
And
the worst.
Dude, and he was that guy. You know all those guys that like are like, oh, I'm not gay, like just trying to prove that he's not gay.
Yeah. How you prove you're not gay is you keep your hand down and you jerk them off. Like,
but everyone fucking laughed their ass off, just like, what the fuck, and like, like everyone that saw it like stopped in the hallway and like pointed and laughed, because I mean, like, you just accidentally like
touched a guy.
Mortifying.
Yeah, it's like he held a penis in his two fingers like a cigarette real quick by accident.
Like he's shooting pool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, I do love that feeling though of your hands on the butt through the oh, it's so nice.
Oh, I love grabbing a butt when it's warranted.
Mm-hmm.
When it's invited.
Yeah.
I love
and not a penis.
Just getting a little of that weighty cheek.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about it. Just and I don't need to like grab it. It's just what's when
I'm not gonna tune in Tokyo honk anything.
No.
Just a little caress.
Same thing with the breast. I don't want to squeeze it. I don't want to pinch it. I just want to give it a little.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, it's a little fluff, and that's it. And I go on with my day. I'm easily amused and entertained.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
butt talk.
That's okay. That's what we're here for. We're just going through the list, crossing things off that list so we can put new things on that list. Kind of a catch-up episode. We've been having guests. We've been doing different configurations of the show, but this is a time that we just
we're gonna talk about butts. Slow down for some booty talk.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So what's been going on, Josh?
Josh?
Very accusingly. Wow. Yeah.
Not a whole lot, man. It was the extended weekend, very extended weekend.
Had the 4 days off.
You think you're going to do a lot with those 4 days, and you don't. You postpone yard work. You postpone all kinds of shit. And then, you know how we talked about, you get the Sunday, what we
I would just say like Sunday night anxiety.
Yeah, for like going to work on Monday. And then Monday, you don't have to go. So then Monday, I didn't do shit.
Did your alarm go off on Monday morning?
No.
Oh.
It did not.
Had a little foresight there.
But since I did nothing, I binge watched TV shows with my wife. We Postmates Johnny's to our house and ate burgers in bed while watching TV, which was nice. And then so you're like, I have all day. What time is it? It's 6. Oh, I got plenty of time. And then before you know it, oh, it's 10:30. Oh, I don't want to go back. 4 days off. You don't need any more time off.
No, you don't.
But you just want that one more day.
I do the same thing, man. So yeah, we were off on Monday, and Kate and Emma went home at like, I don't know, pretty early. It was probably like 9 to 10 maybe.
It was definitely before 10. I had to work
on
at
Sunday?
10.
Monday.
I had to work at 10.
Okay,
so they were gone by like 8:39.
9, yeah, something like that. But I do this every time, whether it's Sunday or if it's a random Monday that I get off. But I look at the clock. I'm like, all right, 9 a.m. last day off. What am I going to do today? Now, I don't have to do anything. I just kind of want to have the plan, you know?
Yeah, like what could I do?
Yeah. So I sit down and I've been back into playing some computer game lately. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that a little bit. So I log on, I boot up, I jack in, and I start playing. And then, I think, oh man, I could do this all day. I'm feeling good. I'm in the zone. About an hour in, I'm like starting to feel real guilty.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I got to do something constructive. I was feeling crappy all weekend, still, on the tail end of that right now. But I was like, man, I got to do something or else I'm just going to feel like I wasted the entire day.
Mm.
So even though I feel crappy, I mow and weed eat my yard, feeling like shit. But
On
I was
Monday?
like, yeah.
It was wet, wasn't it?
It was.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I make myself do it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe some fresh air and a little moving around will be good for me. Maybe I can sweat this out, whatever I'm feeling. So I do that. I weed eat the front and backyard. I mow the front and backyard angrily, quickly, as usual. And as soon as I go put the mower up, it starts raining. And I was like, dude, if I would have waited one more minute.
If you would have done that, man, do I really want to mow?
I'll do it in 30 minutes.
You know what? I'm going to take a shit. And then after that.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It did make me feel better, though. I feel like, just moving around a little bit.
You started a task and you completed that task.
Yep. And I rewarded myself with more World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So,
boom.
Yeah. And I,
For the rest of the day, right?
Pretty much. Yep.
Dude,
I'm useless. I ate an ice cream cone.
Oh, okay.
That was cool.
Does that help?
When you're sick?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Work for Forrest.
You trick yourself. Gum?
Yeah.
Whitaker.
Lieutenant Dan, ice
What's
cream.
the other Forrest, man?
Whitaker, man.
Forrest. Yeah, but
Sherwood?
Forrest Sherwood?
Sherwood
Sherwood
Forest?
Forest.
Robin Hood?
No.
Forest. What? Name another forest.
Forest green, the color. I don't.
That's going to be my artist.
Swing and a miss.
Forest green, the color.
I liked Whitaker. You had me with Whitaker.
Yeah.
I think that's about. There's only 2 forests.
I stayed for Gump.
Forest Nightingale.
I mowed 2 this weekend, but I did the thing like you wake up and you just lay in bed for like an additional 30 minutes doing nothing, and you go, I should mow today. I'm gonna mow.
When
and
you
then
finally commit
Yeah.
to doing it, there's like a few minutes where you're like, fuck.
Even walking to the garage to get the mower, I'm like, I don't. Fuck it. I've already I got my mowing shoes on. They're
Yep.
strapped on.
Yep.
I might as well get the mowing done.
You got your headphones on?
Yep. I was gonna do the thing where I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna mow the front, and I'll do the back. Doesn't really need it.
Oh, yeah. I make those bargains with myself all the time.
Did the front, and then I was like, that wheel's already spinning. Might as well let's knock that back out. You knock that back out, and then starts sprinkling. I'm like, oh, lucky duck. But
Yeah, I got bailed out.
But because of that, I also planned on like raking shit up and stuff. But now it's all wet. You want to rake and bundle up
Moist
fuck that
grass
shit.
clippings. Yeah.
The worst.
Yard work sucks, man.
It does.
I want to move into the big loft apartment. That's all I want. I don't want yards anymore.
Yeah.
It's being a homeowner. I get its perks, but like sometimes I just don't want a yard. I
keep hearing this word
Stuff.
equity being thrown around a lot.
That is true.
It's equity.
It is true.
I get it, but
Let's just concrete the front and backyard, man.
Dude,
Get some skateboards. Do
seriously.
some flat tricks, dude.
Open up a sweet ass skate park in my backyard.
Yeah, that we don't allow anyone in because fuck that. Just having like people
that'd be
come
the
over to
worst.
the house. Hey, can we skate? Like 15-year-old kids, like get off our yard. It's like, hey, it's not a yard anymore.
speaking of that, I saw on social media this weekend, posted by Ross Adams, the @Ross Adams.
Okay.
That's not his name. It's an Instagram story. People like on this fucking giant half pipe in someone's backyard, I guess. in Oklahoma City. Like someone constructed a half pipe. And my thought
Like
was...
like a wooden one or...
Yeah, it's like a wooden...
Like an old school skate or die
like a
half
full
pipe.
pipe.
Okay.
And I'm like...
Well, full pipe would just be a circle.
a half pipe.
Right.
A side pipe. So
Forest pipe.
younger me would have been like, oh, that's bitch. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
36-year-old me is going, their neighbors have to be very upset.
Oh, dude.
Like, because
Someone's going to get hurt out there.
Yeah, someone's going to get hurt. You built it right against the house. I hope you own the home, because if not, your landlord's going to be pissed.
I would hope they own the home if they're building a bitchin' half pipe.
Yeah. But it also looked like a quadplex, like the back of a quadplex.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Did you ever Were you ever into skateboarding?
I was into skateboarding.
The clothing.
I could push a board around, could not do any tricks. Have you ever gone to a skate park?
I have, but not to skate.
Pick up chicks.
No, to play a show, dude.
Oh, rock and roll show.
Nice.
A punk show.
No, I was all about like the culture of skateboarding, and then went to a skate park for the first time and seeing these people who can actually fucking skate, and I felt extremely intimidated. And it's like just doing that carrying it around thing.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
With your clean skateboard that has like no grind marks on the bottom. The wheels aren't dirty.
No, not at all. So I you get on that first ramp to go into the park, and I was gonna do a session.
Oh, right. A skate sesh.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Well, I made it over the first hump of the one thing, and then going back down the next hump, the board goes right out from underneath me. And it wasn't high. It was a hump like maybe about, 2 feet off the ground. And I just go, whoop.
The worst, dude.
I felt all the blood like rush out of my body. I'm like, oh, I hope nobody saw that. I get up and people are laughing. I'm like, yeah, I think my trucks are loose or something.
Yeah, get out that skate key that you spent way too much on. Like, I gotta tighten up my truck, my bearing and my axle. One of the two.
This is one. I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna take some time with it, and then just sat out the rest of the day.
Dude, I always sucked at skateboarding. I was the same. I could push around a little, could not really ollie, could not do any of that. But I was the same way. Like I got the CCS catalog in the mail.
Oh yeah.
I liked World Industries. I liked Zero.
Yeah.
I liked all that shit.
Zero was cool.
I mean, I built ramps at my driveway when I was a kid, but I didn't do anything. Like I would go halfway up this ramp and like when you're a kid and you puss out on like that homemade bicycle ramp you make.
The cinder block and
because you know it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you try to go, and then you like last minute you don't do it. Like that with skateboards. But
oh, dude.
Did you ever board?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
A lot. Like
skateboard kid over here.
You ever 50-50 grind, dude? You ever do a nose blunts?
We
Japan Air?
We had like a little like skateboard gang on the west side of Tulsa. It was like me, my friend Brandon, and then our friend I think his name was Jordan. He was like the first guy that I ever knew that wore girl pants, and we made fun of him until we all bought girl pants.
That's how it goes when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Somebody does something cool, you make fun of it because you're jealous, and then you start doing it.
And he was the best one at skateboarding, so we were all just like, well, if he's going to do it.
Skateboarding in girl jeans?
Oh, yeah. Whew. He was like, man, it makes it so much easier. And we were like, why? And he was like, there's like zero resistance.
Spandex.
And so we got them. We were like, oh, cool. But like we skateboarded so much that my grandpa made us a ramp, like a half pipe.
A gramp ramp.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, growing up, I remember a friend that had the half pipe, like a real deal nice half pipe.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And I remember standing up on top of it, like thinking about dropping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So glad I didn't. That would have been the worst mistake of my life. I probably died.
We did it all the time. And we had like spray paint. We'd spray paint the shit out of it. And then we'd take our spray paint in our backpacks and go to...
do some tagging?
Yeah. Well, there was this bridge in this like neighborhood that was like right across the main street. And we would like skateboard down this way too gnarly hill for us to go down. We did it all the time. And then, there was like this bridge, and underneath the bridge, it was all concrete. And it was like new, so it was like
smooth sailing,
like inverted, just like boop boop.
Yeah.
And there was like water would trickle down, so like we would like ollie over it and stuff like that, and try and do like old school like skate moves on the like on the side, like the ramps, you know,
yeah,
just
like Dogtown, kind of like
stuff
surfing
like
surfing the concrete,
which is really fun. And then so I had the half pipe. My friend would pretty much just like rebuild boards all the time and always would make stencils and stuff. So we would tag the fuck out of the the bridge. And then we had a friend who had a rail, like one that you could take with you. So we would take that rail down there. And then I also had this like one of those, you know, shitty plastic ramps.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would always bring another skateboard so that I could bring the 4 center blocks that I had. And we just push it down this big ass hill and then, you know, put the cinder blocks in front of the rail so that we could ollie up onto the rail and stuff like that.
Smart.
And then we would go, there was one time in the winter we jumped the fence to the swimming pool so we could skate in the pool.
Oh, I always wanted to do that, man.
Pool skate?
When I was a kid, because that's when I was young, you know, that was like the early 80s.
Mhm.
And I just remember seeing like the skateboard magazines and the BMX magazines. And it was a lot of pool.
Yeah.
Pool skating, pool, like biking in a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, being from Oklahoma, there's really not a lot of people with in-ground pools, especially the kind that are like bowl shit.
Yeah, that you can skate on.
The one pool that we got into we didn't really ever go back because it was a public pool.
Mm-hmm.
And those are pretty much just like straight up and down until the end.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, this
So there was a little
kinda
like, there was like a
sucks.
little curve,
Yeah.
but it didn't like bowl up on
Yeah,
the
it
side.
didn't
You couldn't
really
like
bowl.
come up.
But it was fun, man. We skateboarded all the time. Hurt myself a lot.
Yeah.
When we got rid of the half pipe was when I dropped in on it, and it was getting older and it wasn't treated wood. So
It's a gramp ramp. It's not.
right.
You just nailing that shit together.
It looked really good. I mean,
Mhm.
he did a really good job on it, but he didn't treat it or anything. And, you know, normally you'll put like a different kind of wood on top of, you know, just your regular old wood that's like treated and really hard so that like it can withstand like skateboards, like slamming on it and stuff. I drop in and I get at the bottom of this ramp and the wood like gives out. And my front trucks stick into it.
Oh.
So all of the momentum that I get from the top of this ramp just leads to me slamming onto the bottom of this ramp.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No.
What? No, you nerd.
No, you fucking dweeb. No. But yeah, that sucked. And I told my grandpa and he was like, well,
Fuck.
probably just gonna. I'm like, yeah.
See, I was more of a BMX kid.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Dude, I had a pretty sweet little neighborhood BMX gang.
You seem like the BMX guy.
Yeah, we had, you know, I had the GT.
Mhm.
Then I had the Dyno. My buddy Desmond had the Mongoose. My buddy Kenny had whatever else it was, the Red Line. That's what it was. And, oh, man, some of the best times of my life when I was around 12 to 14 years old, just riding around the neighborhood with my bike gang buddies, just thinking we were hot shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we'd all like.
Did you have the grind bars?
Oh, dude, I had the pegs on the front, the back.
Nice.
I had on my GT, I had the gyroscope where you could flip the handlebars around. They would spin,
yeah.
spin,
Oh,
spin
wow.
without getting caught up in the
That's
cords.
sick.
Dude, it was sweet. It had the sweet plastic. Oh, dude. Pull up GT Performer.
Okay.
I'll show you the one I had. It was,
Didn't remember like the plastic plastic hubs on it?
dude, the plastic hubs that were just like 3.
Dude, those are so.
Fucking
There was a in my neighborhood there was a it was in the woods and we called it there's a figure 8 and then it would go into the woods and he made his own like off-road kind of BMX trail. This kid in our neighborhood named Carlos, he had that.
that was pretty much like mine. Fucking sick, dude.
That looks like it's so light. Like
Oh,
you
it
just
was.
Throw it around.
Yeah, you could pick it up with one hand.
Yeah, this
Wow.
dude Carlos built like an all-outdoor ramp thing in our neighborhood. He's probably like 5 or 6 years older than me. So his generation, they did it, and then they stopped.
Yeah.
Thinking that the neighborhood kids, they'll just do it. No one did, but me and
Right.
my friends would. We didn't have BMXs and shit. We're just like taking our goddamn mountain bikes and shit over.
Yeah.
My goddamn cruisers. Like,
Yep.
but this, like, he had like this fucking sweet bitch and side spike. He was the cool. I was like, dude, I want to that dude. I want to be that dude. But he was like way California BMX guy. And yeah, I didn't even know. I saw his bike. He had one like that, except they were all plastic. it was just one big piece of plastic on each hub.
Yeah, I remember
It looked
those.
super sick.
So-
like, where the fuck do you get this shit?
Where's
Can't
the
get that at
plastic
Kmart.
What are you talking about?
The wheels.
The actual wheels are plastic.
Yeah, those are plastic
Oh.
mags. They called them mags.
Yeah.
Why was it better to have plastic wheels?
Lighter, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And look how
And
fucking
I mean, they
cool
just
it
look
looks.
Yeah, I
fucking
mean they
dope.
look dope. Like these white tires and
Oh,
white
it's like
rims.
fucking
is
thick,
fucking
huge.
sick.
Dude, it was so sick. Like, what is cooler than that?
I mean, not much.
Fucking dope. Sometimes I miss having a bike like that.
Yeah.
In fact, several years ago when I was in this band with this drummer named Jesse Smith,
Mhm.
Boys alum, he's into those old bikes.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
He used to be. I don't know if he
Oh,
still
yeah,
is
he
or
still
not.
is.
But I actually bought one that was very similar to my old Performer off of him. And oh fuck, I didn't even ride it. I just had it in my house because it was like
Like an
this-
art piece. Yeah.
It was this
Yeah.
artifact of like the early 90s, and it was
Yeah.
in perfect condition. It was all fixed up. And I rode it around a little bit, but those aren't really bikes for the older man. Like
They're
they
not-
don't have gears.
They're not bikes made for like riding. They're
No,
made
they're
for
trick
like
bikes.
Well, like that seat. Those seats are uncomfortable as fuck because you're not supposed to sit. You're
Yeah.
supposed to be like up and moving and doing shit.
Right. Oh, they're so great.
I like that watermelon crank there. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Dude, they're so I mean, what personifies 80s, 90s cool than a fucking trick bike?
Then a
man?
neon blue seat with hot pink handlebars.
Fucking nothing.
So good.
That's so cool.
That's super dope.
Yeah, I loved my bicycle gang. And there was probably at the height, at our peak back then, there was
Mhm.
probably see, my mags look like that one though. They were 3 up. Yeah, they were
Ooh.
dope.
Wow.
Just looking at bikes. They weren't quite like that. Anyways, that's a sweet GT though. At the height of this bicycle gang,
Mm-hmm.
we were like running the neighborhood, or so we thought, as
Right.
like dumb kids. But we'd go around and we'd have some spray paint. I'd steal a can of spray paint from my grandpa.
Yeah.
And we go down to like the bridge on 10th and Meridian,
Mhm.
and we go and we'd fuck. We thought that
Yeah.
was so cool, In my grandparents' house to this day, in my grandpa's garage, there is an anarchy sign on the wall right by the little switch to open and close the garage.
Nice.
And I did an anarchy sign.
Yeah.
And
And I
never painted over it.
never did. He does. I don't think he knows what it means. I think I mean, first of all, it's terrible. So you can't really tell what it is.
Yeah.
But it's still there
Yeah.
to this day. And every
Nothing
time I go
more
over there, I
punk.
look at it.
Nothing more punk than an anarchy symbol.
Hey man, I'm 12, so fucking anarchy, dude. Dude. Like I don't want to eat my breakfast, all right? I want to go ride my bike.
Yeah. Anarchy,
Anarchy,
mom.
Mom.
Yeah. Mom, can I have $1 for Slurpee? Fucking anarchy, dude. Oh, gross.
Can I have $1 to spend money in a capitalist society? Fucking anarchy, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Steal that Slurpee.
What does a 12-year-old know about anarchy?
Nothing.
Fucking.
What does a fucking 40-year-old punk know about anarchy? Nothing.
Dude, I went to an anarchy convention at OU once.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What? Do tell.
There's nothing more non-anarchy than a convention. Let's get together
At a college.
do a little conference
Right.
for anarchy.
Well, I mean, like, there's some form of, like, camaraderie. It's not like everything's just, like, all crazy all the time.
Did you
'Cause
get
then
the
that's-
anarchist cookbook, dude?
No.
I had it.
I mean, like,
Mhm.
it was cool. One of my friends, she invited me to go, and she was like, hey, I think you like it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went.
Is this a friend you were into?
I mean, we kissed a couple times, but, like, I knew her in high
Bingo.
school. Yeah, I mean, like, it was all right, but I didn't really get anything out of it. I was just like, guys, I don't know if this, I mean, good on you. Kudos for,
Yeah.
like, believing in something and, like, cool Liberty spikes, but, like,
Right.
I'm 22. Like, I'm not really all in.
My dad says I need some structure in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
jackets are cool.
Yeah, you know what? Cool jackets.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go to my job tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I mean, it was fine.
There was a period in my life where I really wanted to be like an
Anarchy.
anarchist, punk rock, Liberty Spike, like leather jacket, fucking waffle stomping Doc Martens.
Mm-hmm.
But I just like it. Just seemed it seemed like too much work for the fashion, too much work. Like I have to read about this, philosophy that I don't really know if I subscribe to. Or
Right.
not. Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
It's a lot of work. Being an anarchist is a lot of work.
It is.
dude, being anything as a teenager, like picking one thing and being it is, god damn, it's exhausting. You're like, well, that's not punk. I remember that being the big thing of punk, like, but that's not punk. That's not punk. Who gives a shit?
Dude,
man.
With me, it was goth. When I was a teenager, I always wanted to full on commit to being a quote unquote goth.
Yeah.
Because I thought the chicks were super hot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought like dark things were cool.
And it's real sexual. It's kind of like a...
Yeah, it's dark, sexy, poetic, you
Yeah.
know, all the good stuff. But man, like I could never fully commit. Like, you know, I might have put on a show here and there. I might have liked like one 9 Inch Nails album or something.
Yeah.
But like I had friends that, well, looking back, nobody was really anything, but who I thought were like super goth, you know.
there was a very super goth kid at our school.
James?
James Sanders.
Oh man. I wonder what he's doing now. We should look him up on Facebook.
I bet he's like a computer programmer or does something like that.
You think so?
And is like non-goth.
He was at Choctaw High School. He was the goth kid.
He was a perfect mixture of like Robert Smith and Marilyn Manson.
Whew.
Yeah. And I mean,
That's dope.
I'll tell you what, if being anything's a lot of work, he did the work.
Yeah.
Like white face, black eyeliner and like black lipstick and like all the trinkets.
All the accessories.
That's cool.
Except on opposite day where he or no, what was it? It wasn't opposite day. It was
No,
school
it was
spirit week.
It was opposite day. Yeah. So, you know, there was like a school spirit week where like Monday would be hat day. Tuesday would be pajama day.
Right.
Yeah.
Wednesday was opposite day.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed up in a sweet little getup.
He's wearing like this cardigan sweater.
Mm-hmm.
None of his makeup on, but he made a little sign he put on his chest.
Safety pinned a piece of loose leaf lined paper to his chest.
Yeah, and it said,
I'm a prep. Worship me.
Jeez.
I thought it was so
what a cool ass dude.
cool,
no,
dude.
yeah, when I saw that, I was like, damn, dude.
Making statements.
He was. He also carried around a Bible.
Yes.
Like a holy Bible. As opposed to the unholy Bible.
Right.
And then inside the Bible, he turned it kind of into this like piece of art.
Yeah.
But it had like pictures of Marilyn Manson in it and Trent Reznor. And then like he liked to draw and stuff.
Yeah.
So like he would draw over the scripture and like he let me look through it once and I was like, damn, this is kind of cool, man.
It was like,
Yeah.
okay, it was like the goth equivalent of those like girly collages that they would make in the 90s. Like it'd be like Jonathan Taylor Thomas and like a sunflower, but you cut all these things out of magazines and you glue it together.
like a ransom note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he did it with it was neat.
That's cool.
He didn't talk either.
Nope. He was super quiet.
So he was like, he wasn't a fucking weenie about it. He
No.
was just like,
No.
man, that's so cool.
He had
And
some gothic nuts.
It was
that
so
James.
it was so goth, I guess, for Choctaw that no one even bullied him. 'Cause
Yeah.
They were too afraid to
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
him. They thought he literally
was the devil.
was the devil.
Like he was so extreme for our school that he transcended getting fucked with. I mean, on
That's so cool.
on like a major level. I'm
Yeah.
sure he got people threw around some words that I don't really want to repeat right now. But
I'm
you
sure
know,
they talk shit about him behind his back, but no one physically. I've never saw him ever get like pushed around.
I had classes with him, and in every class I had with him, he sat by himself in the back. No one talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's more goth than that?
I feel like if anyone even tried to say anything to him, all it would take is him to look at them for more than 2 seconds and then be like, I'm cursed. I'm done.
And you know what? That's why he never shut up the fucking school.
Yeah.
It's like,
no
like,
one fucked with him.
yeah, no one fucked with them.
Yeah.
And nowadays, kids fuck with each other, not just in the classroom, but on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I could not imagine having social media back when I was in high school.
Oh,
I
dude.
would have probably dropped out,
Yeah.
you know, because, that sounds scary, man.
Yeah. I mean, I had it in high school and it was fine, but our high school was so small that like
Right.
my graduating class was like 60 people.
Oh, wow. That's smaller than our school.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went to school in an office building. Like it was tiny.
Yeah.
And it sounds fun to some people, but at the end of 4 years, you've heard everyone's shit.
Right.
You're racking your brain to not hear about what Susanna did last week. And you're just like, I don't care. But you can't not care because you see Susanna 8 hours a day because there's not anyone that you don't see.
I was gonna say there's not very many corners to hide in such a small room. You know?
And like in that office building, it was 2 floors. There was like 12 classrooms, and you know, everyone was like hanging out on the steps or like hanging out in like the atrium, like getting snacks in the vending machine. There was a couch, and we'd hang out there. Or we'd hang out outside. The YMCA was across the street, which was our PE.
Right.
It was at the Y.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of dope.
yeah. And I would just hang out in the biggest classroom we had was the history and like geology. The one about
Geography.
land. There we go. Fuck me. It was like that was the biggest classroom with the most tables, so we would go and hang out in there, and like there was always everyone hanging out in there. There was like, you know, a bunch of tables, and there was like your little clusters. But my school was so tight knit that no one was really excluded. Like everyone was kind of like friends one way or another through other people. So it was like it was a cool place to go to high school. Like there wasn't really anyone who was shitty. Save like 2 or 3 people.
There was at our school. I mean, oh man, there was some I mean, you had it all. You had the bullies.
Yeah.
You had the wannabe gangsters, you know? You had the hicks. You had the jocks. You had the freaks. You had the nerds.
Mm-hmm.
You had a little bit of everything.
You had the band nerds. You had the drama geeks. You had it all. I was just looking through my phone to find James on Facebook or Instagram, and I'm looking like he wouldn't have either of those things.
He probably does by now. Like, don't you think it was just
what
a
if
phase?
he held on to it?
What if he's
like,
still goth? He's like a 38-year-old goth.
But like, it's like balding goth. Oh man,
There's
crazy.
nothing more sad than a balding goth.
No, because he had a pretty bitchin' head of hair.
He had a sweet like butt cut shroom, you know, like the '90s shroom
But it was
cut.
like
That's
it
perfect.
was, but it was Robert Smith out. It was like frizzy and shit.
That's pretty.
I feel like that guy, if he paints his face white and wears makeup, he wouldn't have allowed himself to be bald.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if he was like, oh, I'm going bald, he'd probably just shave it all off.
It's like straight Hellraiser.
Yeah. And, like, kept it bald or, like, got a wig or, like, done something with his hair to make it look good.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Could have borrowed mine.
I don't know. I want polar opposites for where he is now. I want him to keep being goth, and like he's, you know, has a book out and does all that kind of shit, or
lives in like a church by himself.
Totally.
Or
now he's into steampunk. Like he's graduated to
that would suck.
steampunk.
polar opposite. He's a Docker Slack wearing youth minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A real estate agent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yawn.
Right?
Everybody had that. I think everybody had the goth friend.
Yeah.
Like I had a few. I was kind of in that group for a while in high school. Like I kind of hung out with the weirdos, you know, and
Get in there with the freaks.
yeah, the fucking freaks and geeks, man. It was so cool though. But that's where I wanted to be, and I was happy to be there.
Yeah.
you know? I was never like a jock or anything like that.
I wasn't really either. I mean, I was in... We had 2 bands, and I was in both of them. You know, like in my sophomore year... I'm sorry, my junior year and high school year. It's like, hey, like you can either take art or you can take band, but you're already taking band. So I just took band again, but I got to be in like they let me into the freshman band. I just played a different instrument. I just played drums. And so like that was fun, but I don't know. I never went through like a goth phase. I feel like I wasn't really much of anything. I just took pieces of things that I liked.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. In high school, I was pretty much just like kind of how I am now. Just like big shirts, tight jeans, and big shoes.
Yeah.
And then,
I said it before, like I was a mishmash hodgepodge of a bunch of different styles. But if I always punk, I wanted to be punk.
Yeah.
But I couldn't commit to it, so I made my own little version of it.
Right.
That I don't know. I mean, I was in choir. I was in drama.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of a fucking nerd if you think about it. Like, not like a pocket protector nerd, but it's like,
Right.
I'm just.
We've said this before though. Who was really cool in the high school? Like nobody. Everybody sucked. Everybody was a nerd. Everybody was figuring things out. They
No.
were all awkward.
You go back and think about it. Like, everyone was a teenager.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. We were all just filled to the brim with cum and like all these emotions and like these fucking just, I gotta put my dick in something like that. And then I hope everybody likes me. I hope this is cool. I hope the shirt is fucking cool. I think it's cool, but the whole, like the inner monologue of like, don't fuck up. Don't say something stupid. Hey, she's pretty. Don't go talk to her. Don't go talk to her.
Yeah.
Like just the whole revolving, it's scary times.
It is, and some of us have grown out of it, some of us haven't, and I think everywhere in between. To be honest, like I still like I don't feel that different from back then. I mean, I know I'm older.
Yeah.
I know I'm smarter. I'm a little wiser.
Yeah.
But I'm still that same kind of awkward dude. Like I don't know, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's great.
I liked punk stuff, but I feel like I've never dressed punk. I've done punk things, like
quote, I've done punk things.
I've been in punk bands, but I never dressed like it. Like,
right.
I've been in a punk band and I like PBR. So like I've done punk stuff, but like and I like whiskey. So, I mean,
sure,
that's cool. But I don't know, but I like punk, like the fashion anyway. I fucking hated the hair. I hated the mohawks. I'm like, what are you doing? I
always thought it was cool. I tried to pull it off. I tried glue.
Yeah.
I tried everything possible. I could not get it. I could get the Liberty spikes, kind of.
I had a friend in high school who wore a mohawk every day.
That's commitment.
Again, a lot of work.
Egg whites. He was like, I use egg whites every day.
Walk around smelling like a fart.
He smelled fine.
Weird.
Yeah, and you're not going to sniff his hair.
Hey, hold on. That's not real punk. If you don't smell like shit, you're not real punk.
Well, if you smell like shit, then you're 13 again. Like,
going back to the deodorant thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, crust punks though, that's different. That's a different story.
Anything with the word crust in it just sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I don't
crust,
know.
man.
For a good way to describe yourself.
Butt crust.
Like, I had you cut off. I had my mom cut you off my sandwiches, bruh. Like,
yeah. Yeah, man. It's like you think you're told when you're younger that you grow up, you become an adult, and you do adult things, and when you see adults, you're like, okay, well that's what I get to grow up. Or you're a punk, like, fuck establishment, anarchy. I'm not gonna do that. But then you do.
Well, you're looking for a
you
job.
Eventually do. You grow into. You're still that same. But part of you is still there.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of just morph into this more, hopefully a more responsible version of your younger self.
Yeah.
There are things in life that are more important than fucking rancid. There are things more important than
a few things.
Bondage pants.
A select few things.
There are things more important than your fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
You just have to find out where your passions lie, pursue them, and then just live the best life you can.
Well, you know what my passion is? Delivering a quality podcast week after week. And boys, we'll do it next week.
Cool.
We did it again.
We did it again. One more.
Yes, one in the books. I'm going to go drink some more cough syrup and go to bed. So thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.